All right, everybody, we are back and we are going to make something fairly simple today, some chili cheese fries.
You can make this as a snack at home.
But what we're going to do to them is what's going to make them the world's greatest chili cheese fries. Let's get started.
This is what we're going to use. We cut up some potatoes to make our own fries. We're going to cut some hamburger meat with some onions and garlic.
And then for the chili, we're going to make a red chili sauce and also a green chili sauce. And then top it with some cheese that we shredded ourselves. First, what we're going to do is we're going to put our potatoes in an ice water bath.
Why are you doing this, Dad?
By doing this, this is going to make these come out extra crispy. While our potatoes are chilling, we are going to get started on our hamburger. I set aside some because I'm going to use this as the base for our chili sauces. So now Aiden's going to go ahead and add the onions. We're going to saute this for about a minute or so, add the garlic, and then the hamburger. Okay, now we're going to add our garlic. And we'll be right back and add some hamburger. Now we're going to add our hamburger. We're going to brown that, add some salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then we're going to set that aside. Okay, now we're going to add our seasoning.
Always remember to season your food, guys. If you don't, it won't turn out good.
All right, now Aiden's going to give that a stir, and we're just going to let that cook. All right, this is just about done. Now Aiden's going to taste it, see if we need anything else.
Always taste your food, guys. Salt.
A little bit more salt?
Yeah.
Okay, what about now?
Good.
Okay. Now we're gonna start our chili sauces. Okay. I heated up some oil in each of these little pans. I'm gonna brown our hamburger meat, which is gonna be our base for our sauce. And then we're gonna make a roux and we'll go from there. Okay, now that this is brown, I'm gonna make a roux. Now, I've never done two of these at the same time, so it's experiment time.
I will help too.
Now you want to stir this all up and make sure you cook off the flour taste. Otherwise, your chili is going to taste like flour and not be any good. If you need a little bit more oil, go right ahead. And then next is going to come the chili. Okay. Now we're going to add some of our green chili. Again, that's New Mexico green chili, not that Colorado junk. Then I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of red chili. And mix it up. Now we're gonna add some chicken broth, and we're only gonna put a little bit at a time. I've seen some other people add like the whole cup right away, but we're not gonna do that. This allows us to determine how thick we want our chili. And I don't know about you, Aiden, but I like it thick.
Me too.
As this starts to simmer, it's gonna thicken, so you can add a little bit more of your liquid. You can use water, but I highly suggest you start with at least some chicken broth, and then you can finish it out with some water to thin it out if that's what you want. So again, as it starts to simmer, it will start to thicken up. Same with the green. So just add little by little and continue whisking it. The whisk is your friend. Don't be scared. and we'll check back when it starts to simmer again. Okay, let's just add a little bit more here. That's about how thick we're gonna want it. We're then gonna season with just some salt and some garlic powder. Same to the red. We're gonna let that simmer for about 10 minutes and then turn it off, probably cover it, and then get started on our potatoes. Okay, we took our potatoes out of the water. We're gonna pat these dry, and then we're gonna season them and then throw them in our rotisserie basket in our air fryer.
I'm wearing these gloves because I gotta mix the potatoes and get them all seasoned.
First, we're gonna spray them with some olive oil. Go ahead and toss those, give them a mix there, son. Next, we're gonna go in with some paprika, some salt and pepper. And yes, we're salting these first.
Always salt first, guys, if you wanna.
All right, mix those up. And try to get them as evenly coated as possible. And then they're going in the air fryer for about 10 to 12 minutes at about 400 degrees. Okay, now into our air fryer. And we watch this. We'll be back in about 12 minutes. Okay, we plated our fries. Aiden's gonna taste one and tell me how good they are, if they're better than that clown restaurant or that Lotta restaurant. What you think, son?
Good.
They're good? Are they
Yeah.
better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound convincing, but cool. We're gonna add some cheese first, then our meat mixture. Some more cheese. Now first, we're gonna go with some of our green chili sauce.
Go.
Aiden, what month is it?
October.
Well, in October, Christmas comes early. So we're gonna add the bread to the other side.
Go.
And sprinkle a little bit more on top. And finally, more cheese. And then we're gonna pop this in the oven just to melt the cheese, and then we'll be done. And there we have it. Now it's just a matter of see how good and cheesy this is. Amazing. There you have it. Some basic chili cheese fries, but we turned it into the world's greatest. Till next time.